Allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. Now Miller to throw on 3rd down. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. The Steelers send out their punter now. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. This is taken at the 18. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Patriots take over.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Check out. 140. 12. I know you ain't got it.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
All right. Here we go. Ready.
On 2nd and 11 now. Luck. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. The linebacker, Ryan Shazier, there to make the tackle.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day on this. It's going to be a long day. Sponge. No.
Here's Luck. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Watch the slam.
Hey, switch gears.
Slam. I got it. Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Henderson. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's just running the ball 101 because too much east-west, not enough north-south. Got to get upfield, don't you?
They just kept stringing him out. Before he knew it, he had hit the sideline.
Check out. Blue 40. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Luck. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
140.
It's a gain of 6.
Gotta get the point.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Spud! Spud!
One set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. It's been a long day for you. 11Z. Mike 54.
Throwing on third down. Long. And it's caught inside the 5. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. They'll look to run with Henderson. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down. Operating from the gun. Miller. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
And the Steelers first down.
Hey, exit.
Throwing on first down. Miller. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Steelers' 24-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Patriots 7, Steelers 0.
Jet bomber.
Check.
Crawl. Hey, orbit. Hey. Mike 55.
On second and 11 now. And he's got his man on the out route. They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Check. Lucky. 11 Z. Mike 55. 11.
I smell fear in that offense.
From the gun on third down, Love. Escaping the pressure right. That one complete to Hill. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal.
A 32-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position because 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they get a pick.
And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. There he goes right side. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumbling return and a Patriot touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. This will be taken short.
Here we go.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter. But you're down. Let me finish. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. Nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Second down, it's Henderson. 14 yards is the pickup there, and the New England first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Back to throw. Yeah. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Luck going to bring him up first and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game.
Let's get off the field.
Check 540. Easy, alert.
This is Henderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Check it back.
One day.
Check. Go back. We got motion. Back up.
On.
Now to give, right side. Hubbard, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Go. Line 80.
54.
Hey, watch your leg.
On second and 15 now. Luck, it's Hill, complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Stephon Tuitt, the former Notre Dame man, in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 23. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, first and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Second and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Second and 6. That's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner. Everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Miller. Waiting from the gun. They'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. Looking to throw. Miller, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
And the Steelers first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Scott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so here we go for half number 2. The Patriots lift the lead, and they will be getting the football. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. After the run, luck on the throw. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Check up. 540. 54. Mike, 54. Come on, D. Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home. Stay at home. Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4".
They're going to need some therapy after this.
12.
A shotgun snap for one. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Shocker. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Send logo.
Get the ball. Trips.
Watch it.
Miller looking to throw on 2nd down. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 16. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Now Scott. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pressure is just too off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Called a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This one fielded at the 5. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, you're almost in field goal position.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
You're going to see me in your nightmares, son. You're going to see me in your nightmares. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Right, 675. Get in the weight room.
To the right side, this is Henderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Hey, Delta.
3 bucks.
Out of the gun, Love. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Ready, ready.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Get it.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. This quarterback now, 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Watch right, watch right, watch right. Hey, watch
Miller now to throw on 2nd down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Right at 9 there as that sets him on down for 3rd down. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. We did not see a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now Miller throwing again on 2nd and 10. Complete. Hunter Henry with the ground. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll run with Scott, and they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Back to throw. Miller. Open man. Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The time to pull out the stops is now. They convert there on 4th down. He gets it to Combs. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. From 10 yards out as his guys are back within a single score. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got, Heavy?
Luck now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd and 4. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now it's Luck. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
They'll run on first down. Henderson. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Offensively, with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Well, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Hey, Haywood. One set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Wild Bill. What is it?
From the gun, here's Love. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Matt Nagy has made the decision. They're going to go for it here.
Come on.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for New England. This is taken at about the 14. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, and you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 13. He completes it to Henry. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Looking to throw. Miller. And just shutting him off there. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. A little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick 6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Here's Miller throwing after the interception. A screen to Bell. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Let's go now. 50, plant.
Back to throw. Miller over the middle. Hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Miller on 3rd down. These guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. But there's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hubbard. He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 16.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
11Z. Right there.
Long. They complete it to Hill. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Patriots, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, things are